Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. In 2 Chronicles chapter 29, we have an instance in which Hezekiah is restoring worship. He's consecrating the temple. He's restoring the sacrifices. And even the priests and the Levites are involved in consecrating themselves and preparing themselves for work and service in the house of the Lord. However, we find that the Levites were actually more conscientious about consecrating themselves than even the priests. And this became a problem when they wanted to offer up these offerings of thanksgiving to the Lord, thousands upon thousands of sacrifices. There just wasn't enough priests to skin all of the sacrifices. And the Levites had to help out. This is what it says in verse 34. It says, "But the priests were too few so that they were unable to skin all of the burnt offerings. Therefore their brothers, the Levites, helped them until the work was completed and until other priests had consecrated themselves. For the Levites were more conscientious to consecrate themselves than the priests." And so it's kind of a sad situation in the midst of a wonderful thing that's going on. There's reform going on. Hezekiah is bringing people back to proper worship before Yahweh. And yet you have this little glitch in the system where the priests were not diligent about consecrating themselves. And when the time came for them to offer up these burnt offerings, these offerings of thanksgiving to the Lord, they were not prepared. And I wonder if that doesn't happen a lot of times, even among Christians, that because we're not diligent about preparing ourselves, preparing our hearts, living a life of consecration before the Lord, filling ourselves with the Word and understanding of the Word, being diligent and seeking out opportunities to serve God, because we don't remain in a posture of readiness before God, I wonder how many opportunities we miss out on in serving God. How many people perhaps that we could have played a part in bringing them to the Lord that we missed out on, and it ended up that somebody else ended up leading them to the Lord. It's just probably happens more often than we think, and maybe even more times than we even know, even in our own lives. But there are times perhaps that we can all reflect on and think, I had this great opportunity to share the good news of the gospel, or I had this great opportunity for serving others, but I was so caught up in my own thing. I was so caught up in doing this and doing that. And I hadn't really prepared myself for action. And therefore I missed out on the opportunity. And of course, our encouragement is that we would be a people who would constantly and consistently be prepared to do the work of the Lord. Because we never know when something will spontaneously arise that will give us an opportunity to serve others and to serve the Lord. And based upon how ready we have and how much we have prepared ourselves will influence just how well we are able to respond. And so let's make that our encouragement today as we do our reading. Let's not be like these priests who kind of delayed in consecrating themselves and then the Levites had to take up the slack. Let's be people who are diligent about the work of the Lord, who are diligent in preparing themselves, consecrating themselves. They're ready both in mind and in spirit to do what is necessary beforehand so that we can be better servants of the Lord and render more fruit unto Him. So with that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. I hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.